That's going on right now at the hospital where presumably some of those injured were taken. Let's take a listen.
Collapse. One of the patients arrived in cardiac arrest. His heart was restarted and he went emergently to the operating room. He is currently in critical condition in the intensive care unit with head and chest injuries. Another patient arrived in coma with severe extremity injuries, and he is currently in the operating room with neurosurgery and orthopedic surgery. He remains in critical condition. 8 other patients were admitted to the hospital with their traumatic injuries but are in stable condition.
Can you go into detail about the patients that are in stable condition, what sort of injuries that they sustained?
There's a variety of injuries with 8 patients, everything from bruises and abrasions all the way to broken bones. But they're all in stable condition and no severe brain injuries.
Can you talk about how you guys prepare for stuff like this?
We run mock drills on this to be ready when this situation occurs, like most trauma centers. And we all have everybody's contact numbers, and when a mass casualty situation is called by fire rescue, everybody is mobilized and arrives to the hospital. Surgeons, emergency physicians, neurosurgeons, orthopedic surgeons, radiologists, nurses, and are here to take care of the patients. So we have probably 20 or 30 physicians that aren't in front right here that are ongoing taking care of the patients to make sure everybody gets the best care.
Is your staff still on standby? Are you waiting for more patients? What's your status right now?
Fire rescue notified us that we're unlikely to get any more critical patients. We're still all in the building though, just in case.
Can you go into detail a little bit more about how you are getting ready? Of course, the rescue efforts continue, and at any moment there could be many more victims that come your way. How are you getting ready? How are you ready for that?
We have a couple dozen physicians and surgeons that aren't in front here, that are in back, ready for the patients. The 8 have been stabilized. They look good. The 2 have been operated on. So we're ready and available to take more critical patients if needed, but fire rescue has notified us that it's unlikely for any more significant numbers of patients.
What's the age range? Of course, the campus is on spring break.
You know, some of the patients were critical and we didn't get an age, but I would say the age range is 20 to 50.
And do you know if any other patients were taken to other hospitals?
I heard through the grapevine, because some of the other surgeons were texting back and forth, that some went to other hospitals.
So there could be more than 10 trauma patients?
Absolutely.
Have you guys dealt with this before?
This is the biggest casualty all at one time. We run mass casualty drills regularly, and we've routinely gotten smaller numbers, 3, 4, 5, 8 patients at a time, but 10 level 1s at one time was, our biggest.
How long was it between, the time when the first patient came in and the last one came in? How long?
Time stands still in these situations, but I think, maybe 45 minutes? Yeah, less than an hour probably.
What time did you receive the last, sorry, Hank. When was the last patient you received?
I haven't looked at my clock or watch since I got notified of the mass casualty. I couldn't even hardly tell you what time it is right now.
Could you give us just a quick rundown on the numbers that are here and their condition one more time?
10 patients, 2 are extremely critical, both were operated on emergently, and 8 other patients who have injuries but are in stable condition.
Fortunately, we're not too far away from the scene of where this happened. How did that play a role in terms of getting these patients here and treating them as quickly as you could?
One of the factors that the Department of Health follows is the travel time for the fire rescue team. They like to have it as short as possible for the critical patients. So we happen to be close by, and that worked out.
And to that point again, what time did the first patient come in? Did you say that?
I wasn't even looking at my watch or clock or my phone when this all started. I don't know if you recall the exact time.
Approximately 3 o'clock.
Approximately
3:30, 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Time stands still in these situations, and time really doesn't matter. Everybody just gets mobilized and starts taking care of patients.